want to start this video off by saying I absolutely hate this freaking tripod that I have. It can't support the weight of any camera, let alone my stupid phone. Also, I'm sorry if the lighting's bad. My light, it won't charge. I don't know what's going on with it, but it won't charge. So that's great. That's amazing. It's bubbly. I think it smells it. It's bubbly. If you think you should stop, you should stop. But I'm gonna keep going. I'm really hoping everything's okay. It's fine. Okay. Guys, guess what we're doing today? We're gonna make some cupcakes, but guess what kind of cupcakes? Chocolate raspberry cupcakes. And let me tell you where I got this idea. Let me tell you. I was watching The Summer I Turned Pretty. I have not watched The Final yet. I was watching The Summer I Turned Pretty, and Jeremiah's going on about this stupid raspberry cacao cake, and he hurt my brain so much throughout this entire series. I'm the #1 Jeremiah hater. I hate him so much. And let me tell you why I hate him so much. I read the books. Back in high school, before the show was even announced, I read all the books. And I hate him even more in the books. So I thought, what a better idea than to make these damn chocolate cupcakes. Chocolate raspberry. Genius. Genius, smart. Smart. Me, smart. So I'm really excited. We're gonna make a raspberry filling, raspberry buttercream, and cupcakes chocolate base. Duh. And we're gonna make a chocolate ganache to go on top. Yum, delicious. I've never made raspberry filling or a ganache, so we'll see how it goes. I love baking, so let's get started. I do not claim to be a professional baker or have any knowledge of baking at all. No. Don't ever ask me a question because I probably won't have the answer. I can do it, I probably won't have the answer though. I have all my ingredients, I have all my bowls and my pan, the cupcake pans in the oven, because that's where I keep all my pans. Where else would I keep them? But I don't have anything pre-measured because I don't do all that. I'm lazy. Let's see. I don't know where I was going. The instructions are on my iPad. So let's see. So we're gonna start with the raspberry filling first, according to the instructions. So fun, I've never made it before. It says all we need for it is sugar, cornstarch, water, and raspberries. So exciting, cooking it up. And this isn't slave. The recipe called for 5 cups of raspberries, and like off the top of my brain, I don't know what that visually looks like. So I bought 3 large packs of raspberries. Does this look like 5 cups of raspberries? Low-key, it looks like a lot more. It says I need 1.5 tablespoons of water. So if 1 tablespoon is 3 teaspoons, that means I need 1.5 teaspoons to make half a tablespoon. Right? Guys, that's literally like no water though. You can't even... Can you see it? Heat until the mixture is wet. What? Heat until the mixture is wet. Personally, I think the sugar smells. It's bubbly. It's bubbly. I think it smells it. It's bubbly. It's bubbling. Oh my gosh. Fine. It says to stir and coat until the raspberries start laying out juices, and then to smash them with the spatula. I really love baking. Baking and cleaning are like top therapeutic things for me. So if you ever see me like excessively cleaning or excessively baking, it's because something's going on up here. Is this how jams are made? Maybe one day when I invest in like a good camera, my angles, and there won't be stuff in the shot. My angles will be better, and then there won't be stuff in the shot. I've always in my head thought cooking goes along with like gut feelings, you know? Like common sense kind of. Like if you think you should stop, you should stop. But I'm gonna keep going. It says I don't need to strain the seeds, but should I? There's a lot of seeds in this. I don't know if you can see. It kind of looks like tomato sauce. Oh, this is gonna be a process. I like when people use cheesecloths and they like pull it. I don't have a cheesecloth though. I've heard you can use dish rags, but that just doesn't seem sanitary to me. Guys, this is my raspberry. Sorry, the coffee pot's hissing at you. This is all the seeds. We did have a little bit of spillage. But that's okay. I'll clean it in a minute. The lighting's really bad here. I don't know if that made it worse or better. I'm gonna hopefully say better. I'm gonna be so for real with you. I don't even think I told you half the measurements. So this is not a tutorial. But believe it or not, I'm actually a really good baker. I love baking. My biggest dream in life is to open a bakery and work in it. I want to own it and work in it. I'll be there cooking up. But surprisingly, I don't know how to make a damn meal. I can't cook real food. I don't know how to do that. I can make toast. Maybe that will be the next video, trying to cook. I know some bakers like actually measure like the weight of their stuff. I'm not fancy like that. I don't got a measuring thing. I go solely based off cup measurements, and that's it. 6. The baking powder I have is like specifically for deodorizing the fridge. And I can't find our other baking powder. So let me just... Google's a genius. So apparently I can use baking powder as a substitute for baking soda for a 3-to-1 ratio. And I have baking powder, so I'm really hoping everything's okay. We're so smart. The day saved. I thought video was gonna get scrapped. I thought the world was gonna end. My brain imploded. I thought nothing else in life was ever gonna be good again. Boom, we did it. Should I turn this light off? Oh, that's staying on. Honestly, Jeremiah makes me so mad because I'm gonna be so for real with you. In the show, he only cheated on Belly once. In the book, he does it twice. I don't even remember how Belly in the book rationalized that, but he did it twice. It pissed me off. Cause girl, Belly, stand up. Stand the freak up. What are you doing? He may have melted it a little too good because he was popping in there. It says I could use coffee or water, but I read somewhere one time that using coffee and chocolate recipes enhances the flavor of chocolate more. So I'm gonna use the coffee. Okay, now I'm gonna line this cupcake pan with these cute little pink liners I got. Look how cute. I actually don't know how many cupcakes this recipe makes. I didn't read it completely. And we're gonna bake these cupcakes and hopefully they slay. How long did I say I was gonna bake them for? 15. All right, and while those bake, I'm gonna clean up some dishes so I don't have to deal with that later. And then once the cupcakes are cooling, I'm gonna make the buttercream. They're done. That one didn't rise as much, and that's kind of concerning to me. But I probably filled it up a little less than all the other ones. It happens. That'll be the test one. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So the bad news is we made a little oopsie. I was supposed to get 2 4-ounce chocolate bars. I only got 1. So we're cutting the ganache recipe in half, and I'm only gonna do half the ingredients because I'm smart like that. And which is probably gonna work out fine because I was only gonna use the ganache as like a little drizzle on top of the cupcakes. It wasn't gonna be like a main staple in the cupcakes. Do you know what I mean? So I have my bowl. It's heat safe, by the way, so it won't explode. And I'm gonna just chop up this chocolate bar a little bit so it's easier when it melts. It'll melt faster. It said in the instructions, the smaller the pieces you make, the quicker it'll melt. So I'm just gonna do one more pass. We're doing the buttercream now. Yeah. Honestly, when I bake, I usually put on a podcast, and it's usually like a Call Your Daddy podcast, because I love that podcast. But usually when I'm baking, that's what I'm doing, or I'm watching YouTube videos. So it's kind of difficult for me to be like baking and filming at the same time, because I literally have no background noise because you guys will get bothered by it. And then the stupid tripod. I need to just invest in a new tripod because I'm so thoroughly taste test. This is how pink it is right now. That's pretty dang good. That's pretty dang good. Look at that. I did that. Let's use 1 cup of heavy whipping cream, but since I have half the chocolate ratio, I'm gonna use half a cup of heavy whipping cream. I'm gonna put that into a saucepan and let it simmer, not boil, simmer. And then I'm gonna pour it over the chocolate ganache. I mean the chocolate. There's no ganache yet. Damn it. I have to start over, it was boiling. It's okay, mistakes happen. Stuff happens. We make little oopsies sometimes, and that's okay. I'm not gonna freak out over spilled milk or boiled. It's like to pour it over and to let it sit for 1 minute. So I'll let it sit for a second. Let me make sure all the chocolate is like in there. Chocolate ganache, nosh. Then we need to make a hole. I used like a melon baller, and that was like my plan of action. I've also seen people use like a piping tip to like kind of mold the thing out. I know what I'm doing. All right, they've been holed. I did overfill this bag though, but okay, I'm gonna redo this one. Okay guys, guess what happened? My camera died, but I put the ganache on and I put a little raspberry on top. How cute. I haven't tried it yet. I cleaned with the kitchen first. I was waiting for my phone to charge, but we're gonna try it now. I'm nervous, it's gonna be messy. I'm nervous. That's really good. That's really good. I think I understand Jeremiah. I think I get it. No, you know what? I don't get it. No, you should have made your own cake if you wanted it that bad. I'll give it like an 8, not $700. I would not pay that much for a cake of it, but I'd probably make it myself, so. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all these cupcakes. I'm gonna be honest, I don't eat sweets like that, but I'll probably give them to some of my friends. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked this video, like it, subscribe if you want to. I'll link my TikTok and Instagram down below if you want to watch it. But thank you so much. That's it for the video. That's it. I think I'm gonna eat another one of these cupcakes and go finish watching the Summer Return Party. So thank you so much for watching. Love ya. Mwah. Guys, look at how freaking cute these are. Look at them. That's the tester. Don't look at that one. But look at the rest. They're cutesy.